Um, hey guys, so today we're just going to be playing some ladder in Spooky Town. We're just using a bit of a hyper bait slash just normal log bait deck, just this one. We don't have any evos on this account, which kind of sucks, but there's not much we can do about it. So hopefully we can get a couple wins. We're probably just going to play about 3 games again. We're just going to start off with Dug Up the Bridge. And that's going to take out those bats as well as hopefully get some damage on the tower. Yeah, nice. We're just going to E-Spirit and Knight because we haven't unlocked Log yet, obviously. So now we're just going to Fireball and then hopefully get a nice God Barrel. Yeah, and that should be a fair bit of damage. Okay, that was a alright Fireball from him, but now we're up a bit of Elixir. We're equal. I think we're up 1 though. But we are just gonna chill. I'm just gonna Ice Spirit to stop the charge and then surround it with a Gob Gang. Surround the Dark Prince. We're just gonna Knight and E-Spirit here, and then we're gonna have to also Fireball actually for for only some Spear Goblin hits, which I'm fine with. That was a pretty good defend. We're gonna Ice Spirit Gob Barrel here, just to pressure him a little bit. Make him have to defend. Oh, and nice, it took out a couple of the bats, so we got quite a good amount of damage there. This guy's running a Mega Knight Prince deck, obviously, so hopefully we can pretty much win it early, otherwise we are in a pretty bad spot, because obviously with these decks, double elixir is like pretty much unwinnable. We're gonna have to surround that. Oh, nice, and we kind of predicted the prince. So now we can God Barrel with this actually, because I'm pretty sure that was his last 3 elixir. So we should get quite a bit of damage, yeah, and we did. We're just gonna let that Spear Goblin go to make sure we have enough elixir for his double prince plus Mega Knight push. He's probably gonna, yeah, he's probably gonna Prince Star the bridge now, because I think that's probably his best play. And we just lost because that was such a bad God game. Yeah, this just went really badly. So that's a bit annoying. We probably could have won this game. That shouldn't 3 crown us. Yeah, it does. Wow, I hate these double Prince Mega Knights decks. They're so toxic and enraging, but it's fine. We're just gonna play another game here. And hopefully we win this one because that was not the best game. We didn't play very well though, so it's fine. We're just gonna Ice Spirit God Barrel because it just, oh yeah, nice. We forced out the log. That was a pretty good Ice Golem from him. So he's playing 2.6 obviously, which isn't too bad for us. I think this is an alright matchup. That was a bad fireball from him. Now we're gonna Knight to pressure him, and then we're gonna God Barrel because he wasted his log again. He's probably just gonna Skeletons. No, okay, we're gonna get a lot of damage because he didn't Skeleton straight away. So yeah, this game's pretty much over. I don't see a way where he comes back from this because we have all the answers to his Hog Riders. We're just gonna fireball that, just take the free damage. And we're just gonna Tesla E-Spirit to take out that Hog Rider for no hits and keep the Tesla alive. Um, we're not gonna need to God Barrel this side anymore. We're just gonna God Barrel this side because this side's just viable, cyclable. This guy is not too bad, but he just needs to learn a little bit how to play with 2.6, and I think he'll actually be a very good player. That was bad from him. We're gonna Ice Spirit God Barrel. If he'd stop putting the 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 logs for nothing, then maybe he would have had a better chance at winning this game. But because he keeps just logging pretty much nothing, like how he just logged that dark gold, then I don't really see a world where he wins this. We're gonna knight and then gold barrel and dark gold, hopefully forcing out his log on one of them. Yeah, nice. And now we have dark gold. That was actually a really good defend, but that was a lot of elixir he just spent. We're just gonna fireball here to kill that musketeer. We're gonna Tesla Ice Spirit, God barrel the back left, and we're gonna dark gob the other tower. So hopefully, okay, he just wasted his log again. I don't know why he keeps wasting his log. It's if you're ever up against a log bait, you don't just want to waste your log on a dark gob because it can definitely lose you the game like that. And that's just another bit of free damage because he keeps just logging pretty much anything that dies to a log, which is not what you want to do against log bait, especially hyper bait. Hopefully he wastes his log again though, because it just makes it easier for us. I just kind of want to get one more hit on the tower with something before I fireball so that he doesn't get a really good hog rider or something and just win the game because we wasted 4 elixir. We're going to deep barrel here and that should get a hit. No, this guy's reading our barrels really well. It's fine, we're just going to fireball and now he's just one fireball away from losing. We're just going to Tesla and then we're going to spam spirits to get to our fireball, and that was a really good game. So we'll play one more game. Oh wow, because our fire, I forgot because we're not in Arena 24 where my fireball's max level, that it doesn't do it anywhere near as much damage, but it's fine, we still won. That was a bit scary though, but on to the next game. We'll just play one more and we'll switch it up. We'll play with a minor rocket deck. So yeah, I really do hope you are enjoying the videos, but yeah, we're just going to play with this deck, just with the cheap cycle minor rocket. Berserker as our mini tank to defend with the bats and the spear gobs. This is a pretty good deck, I really like it. We didn't have Tesla in cycle, so that gets a charge, but it's fine because since we have the rocket, we can take a little bit of damage here. We're just gonna mine as a safe spot, and because he put musky, we're gonna bats with it. Okay, that was a really good read from him. We're just gonna have to cycle skeletons. We're gonna Tesla, and we're gonna Berserker on the musketeer, and then spear gobs on the barbarians, just to make sure that we take no damage from that push. We're gonna miner the back because we know that he doesn't have the tornado, and that's a lot of damage. And we're gonna just arrows the goblins, just because we didn't want to have to defend them later. Okay, that was a really good pressure from him. If he knew we had no elixir, if that was an accident, then he's just lucky. But if he knew we had no elixir, that was really good pressure from him. This deck is really underleveled though, which is why I don't normally play with it, but it's fine because with this deck, pretty much as long as you can just outskill your opponent, then it doesn't really matter about the levels. Oh, if we could have got that fire spirit, that would have been really nice, but it's fine. We need to save our elixir because he's probably gonna battle ram the bridge. We're just gonna skeletons with that and then berserker on the musketeer, and that's another full defend. We're just gonna, when we have enough elixir, probably just miner bats, maybe spear gobs as well with it. Oh, actually, we're gonna miner, and then we're gonna bats, and then arrows to predict. Yeah, nice. That's a lot of damage. We're gonna rocket, and then Tesla, and then we need to get skeleton. No, we need to get our spear gobs down to take pretty much no hits. Yeah, to take no hits. Um, we're just gonna have to keep outcycling him and just spelling his tower because, as you can see, he also has rocket, which means if he gets any more damage, then we lose. But if we don't let him get any more damage and we just keep going rocket for rocket, then we do actually win. We're gonna arrows predict. Yeah, nice. That's a lot of damage. And then we're gonna rocket. Um, we're gonna have to spear gobs berserker so that only that charge gets damage. That was a really good rocket from him. Wow. Well, it's alright. We probably shouldn't have rocketed that musketeer. That is why we lost. But we're gonna play one more game. Just see if we can win a game with this minor rocket deck. I do like the minor poison wall breakers deck a bit more, but there's no point on using that deck on this account. And I'm pretty sure we don't have like any of the cards for it unlocked anyway. I don't like that piggies from him because it was just, if he would have waited, he could have got a lot of damage because his deck is really underleveled, but obviously he didn't know that. Okay, now we're just gonna skeletons. We're gonna have to spear gobs the wall breakers, and that still gets a hit because we are so underleveled, but what can you do? Hopefully we can get some damage on his tower soon because otherwise this isn't looking very good for us because we're so underleveled. Hopefully that's good for us because those bats are gonna get a lot of damage. I was gonna say we can rocket, but that would probably lose us the game, to be honest. We have to spend a lot on his piggies because otherwise they just get a lot of hits that we can't take. We're gonna have to arrows even though we don't want to, because otherwise that witch would have absolutely destroyed our tower. I don't mind letting those wall breakers go. We're already down a fair bit of elixir and that tower's not as low as our other one anyway. We're probably just gonna miner and bats again, yeah. Just to keep getting some damage. Because he put that witch for it. That witch should pretty much be dead. But no, it's not because of how low leveled we are. Under leveled, sorry. And yeah, this is not good. Yeah, that's pretty much game. We can't really win with this deck. It's just too under leveled. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop recording this one because there's no way we're coming back. But I hope you guys liked the video and I'll see you in the next video. Just don't forget to let me know if you want to see me play any other games that are mobile, like literally anything, Geometry Dash, Balloons, any games that are mobile, Plants vs Zombies, and just let me know some decks you want me to run, and if I have enough levels for them on my main account, I'll run them. I'll see you in the next one.